We want to be heard.
We have a lot to offer.
We have to keep going.
I knew I didn't have the best equipment, but I've got stories.
Because of this Disability Film Challenge, lives have changed.
Don't think that you have to be Hollywood.
It's making an impact.
It's a game changer.
The world is better for it.
If you're not sure what it would be like to work with someone who has a disability, then do it.
Seeing someone on screen is so important.
You just gotta think outside the box.
Did you make an entire film from start to finish in one weekend? Since 2013, that is what talent from around the world has been doing for the Easterseals Disability Film Challenge.
This year marks the 10th anniversary of the Easterseals Disability Film Challenge.
That's an entire decade of creating opportunities for filmmakers to tell unique stories about disability.
And I want to announce right now, the genre for this year is romance.
Easterseals has announced the 10th anniversary of its Disability Film Challenge,
in which teams including people with disabilities create short films spotlighting disability and inclusion.
And it's crazy to think that it's been 10 years. Because 10 years ago I was looking around and I said to myself, why aren't more people with disabilities creating their own content? It led to jobs for me. So I created the Disability Film Challenge.
If you're going through something hard, just know that that's a small test, because it's so much better on the other side when you get there.
Wow, full house. 10 years, wow, it's unbelievable. If we have Chris and Phil, if you guys can give them some tips how to make movies as fast as you guys do, they could use some pointers. It's hard for them to stop. Well, welcome. I'm Josh Greenstein, president of Sony Pictures Motion Picture Group. We're so thrilled to have you guys here back again tonight. This is just the best event of the year. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but Sony Pictures Water Tower is lit up tonight for Easterseals Orange, and it's going to be that way for the next several days to honor you guys. We're just honored to host this great event every year, and we hope you keep coming back. It's especially exciting this year that it's the 10th anniversary film challenge, which advocates, obviously, diversity, equity, inclusion in the entertainment industry. It's also heartening to see how much this has grown over the years in terms of submissions, in terms of participation, and the quality of the work just keeps getting better and better, and we're thrilled to see it. My hope is in the near future that we can break a filmmaker out of this group. Right? Someone from this group should be directing a Sony Pictures film, a Sony TV project. We've got VR, we've got games, there's a lot. We got a lot. So that I hope to see very soon. And we're really honored to showcase your work at the studio tonight. So welcome. And now I'm going to hand it off to the mastermind behind this event. You all know from Boardwalk Empire, The Sopranos, and of course Sony's own The Good Doctor, Nick Novecki. Please come up.
How about a round of applause for Josh? Thank you so much. I cannot thank you, Paul Martin, Mary, everyone at Sony Pictures enough for hosting us. We are at Sony Pictures Studios. This is a major milestone. And for those of you that don't know me, my name is Nick Novicki. I'm a little person wearing a white shirt, black suit, skinny black tie. I am the founder and director of the Easterseals Disability Film Challenge, and I'm a proud Easterseals board member. Now, 10 years ago, I was looking around. I said, why aren't more people with disabilities creating their own content? And I created the Disability Film Challenge, and it's grown year after year. And to date, we've had over 600 films created. partnering with Easterseals Southern California really took it to the next level. And it is unbelievable that beyond the film challenge, we do year-round workshops, we do seminars, we create opportunities for people to get in front of the industry, just like tonight. All right, there's a lot of talent out there. All right, I gotta get my tie looking nice here. All right, a lot of agents, a lot of executives. And I'm excited. We got a lot of talented. This was a record-breaking year. This was 115 films that were created from all over the world. And tonight, we find out if you're a winner, all right? And guess what? If you are a winner, you're going to end up on that big screen because we have people tuned in from all over the world to our YouTube live stream. And thanks to Microsoft Teams, we are literally going to be virtually allowing our winner to be in the theater. So how cool is that? That's right. We are live streaming this, so don't get up to go to the bathroom, all right? This is like we're on TV, all right? And I got to take this opportunity to say, hi, Mom. My mom is watching. My mom was very overprotective. My first day at school, my mom came to school with me. She passed out pamphlets to all the kids. She's like, here you go, here you go, here you go. This is my son. He's the little person. Read the pamphlets. She got too into it. She gave a speech to all the kids. She was like, right now, you guys are all the same size as Nick, but eventually you will get taller and Nick will not because he doesn't eat vegetables. I was like, why can't we let the pamphlets do the work? But I'm happily married now for 8 years to my beautiful wife, Teal. She's in a power green suit here tonight. And she's been supportive since day one of the film challenge 10 years ago. So thank you, Teal, for everything. We just had a major milestone in our lives. 2 years ago, we had our first child. Yeah. And we actually don't know if she's going to be a little person or average height, too, because my kind of dwarfism doesn't show up until you're 3. So we have no idea. And my favorite thing to do is late at night, I like just sneaking in the room and looking at her while she's sleeping all angelic. And I just go up to her and I just say, what are you? And I just walk away. But we get a lot of attention as a family, too. Our favorite thing to do is go for walks, and we get a lot of attention on these walks. Look, I'm a little person. My wife's a little person. We have a French bulldog, and we walk our baby in a stroller. So sometimes we just kind of form parades. We had a homeless lady come up to us, and she's like, is the baby like you or like me? I was like, does this lady think we're homeless? I was like, no, we have shelter. She's like, no, is she tall like me or short like you? I was like, we don't know. She's like, you should check the head circumference at the 3-year mark. I was like, how do you know more about dwarfism than I do? You've been doing a lot of studying. Like, you're not wearing shoes, you don't have a house, but you've been watching a lot of Little People, Big World. But it really got to me. I was like, how does she know so much about little people? So I went up to her. I was like, excuse me, ma'am, how do you know so much about little people? And she was like, because I found this pamphlet. Now, the genre this year is romance. And what did all that have to do with romance? Absolutely nothing. Other than the fact that I love my beautiful wife and our daughter, and I love this beautiful disability community of talented artists from all over the world that have taken the film challenge as an opportunity to amplify and showcase themselves in front of and behind the camera. And guess what? It's led to jobs. So I am just so excited of what's happening, and this is the 10th year, but guess what? We're just getting started. So I would love to share a couple of our exciting success stories, and we have some incredible guests that are going to help us talk about some recent exciting success stories, including, you may know her from The Good Place, or She-Hulk, or Bumper in Berlin, or her hit podcast, Bad Dates, Jamila Jamil, or the director of Marry Me and She-Hulk, Kat Coiro.
Hello, everyone. How are you? Are you well? Hi, my name is Jamila Jamil. I am wearing a pink suit and my boobs are out almost entirely. So, hello. Kat, do you want to introduce yourself?
Hello, I am Kat. I'm wearing a gray suit. My boobs are covered by a Support the WGA
boring.
shirt.
Oh, no, not boring. That's good. Okay, well, thank you for having us here today. It's such an honor, and it's so amazing to be here to witness your wonderful work. Without further ado, I shall start proceedings. So 1 in 4 Americans identify as having a disability, but according to a Nielsen study released in 2022, about 95% of characters with disabilities in Hollywood's top TV shows are played by non-disabled actors. Boo! Boo! I'll say it so you don't have to. There is even less representation of disabled creatives behind the camera. Boo! Big boo.
The Easterseals Disability Film Challenge is a solution to that lack of representation because it allows disabled talent the opportunity to get experience and exposure. I've been a judge since year 1, 10 years. So proud of this whole event and of Nick and of Sony for being a part of this. But I've really gotten to see the talented artists, showcased in these projects, get hired in film and TV shows, including some that I've been a part of. Yay! So why don't we take a look at some of those success stories?
I think we should.
I launched the Disability Film Challenge over the course of a weekend. Participants write, shoot, edit, and submit 3 to 5 minute films that have somebody with a disability in front of or behind the camera. Partnering with Easterseals Southern California really took it to the next level. To date, we've had countless success stories, and ultimately, we're changing the way people see disability in Hollywood.
I am very grateful for the Easterseals Disability Film Challenge, for giving people like me a chance to star in their own films and be recognized in them.
I wrote, produced, and created my own film, and it led to this amazing opportunity.
It's a game changer for your career. I've made huge connections at HBO. I've gotten to have interviews with Academy Award-winning editors.
I've been a Disability Film Challenge judge for 9 years, and I'm always looking for ways to represent the disabled community. So when it came time to cast the kids in Marry Me, I opened it to all ethnicities, all genders, and all abilities. And in that amazing process, I found Leah, who absolutely rocked it dancing next to J-Lo.
It was actually unexpected. It was during the Easterseals Disability Film Challenge.
I'm asked to present an award at the Disability Film Challenge. I saw a short film starring Nicole Evans, and I knew that I wanted her to be in season 2 of Special, and she is. She's incredible.
A producer from a Disney Plus show saw the Disability Film Challenge documentary, and they reached out to me to direct an episode for Brie Larson's Growing Up.
I was invited to participate in the Easterseals Disability Film Challenge voiceover workshop at DreamWorks in January of 2020. A year later, I booked the series regular voiceover role in the soon-to-be-released Pupstruction.
In 2018, I did my first Easterseals Disability Film Challenge, which ended up winning Best Film, which ended up getting me my agent, which ended up letting me do my first guest star on NBC New Amsterdam.
The industry is waking up to the value of authentically portraying characters with disabilities, and including more people with disabilities in roles, and specifically in roles that don't have to do with their disabilities.
All right, now who's ready for our first award of the night? For our first award is the Best Director Award presented by NBC Universal, and we are truly honored to have some unbelievable presenters here. They're Academy Award winners. You may know some of their films, the Lego movies, the Jump Street movies, Cocaine Bear, or Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Please welcome Phil Lord and Chris Miller!
Thanks, Nick.
Thank you, my friend. And thank all of you guys for this incredible opportunity to come be here. We get to be mentors for the challenge every year. And we just want to congratulate all the filmmakers on all the films and 10 years of filmmaking here. Thank you guys so much for contributing your work.
And thanks to for the representation and the jobs they lead to. And speaking of jobs, when we were making Spider-Verse, we would always talk about how anyone could be behind the mask.
And so through the film challenge, we discovered so much talent within the disability community that we decided to put some of you behind the mask.
And we are excited to share for the very first time to anybody that in our upcoming Spider-Verse movie that comes out June 2nd, we've cast Danielle Perez as Sun Spider. That's right over there.
That's it.
And
people are cosplaying this woman, and the movie's not even out.
Yeah. And some other surprises along the way, including our friend Nick, who has a part.
Our friend Nick has a secret surprise cameo. See if you can spot him. We don't want to spoil it, but it's all because of spending time with all of you here at the Film Challenge. So congratulations. Thank you for illuminating all of your talents for us.
And now to segue back, what would an actor be without a director?
Unemployed, Chris.
That is correct, Phil. So without further ado, the nominees for Best Director are...
The nominations for Best Director presented by NBC Universal are Rain in My Head, Chrissy Marshall.
Try putting your hands on the side of your mouth. Push the air forward. Star. Star.
Star.
Sharpen up that S and T sound. Star.
Star. Star.
Star.
Star. Shooting star.
Good.
Smash or Pass, Corey Reeder.
Excuse me, can I get you anything while you wait?
I'm good, thanks.
Ariel? Gabe. Cool wheelchair.
Sorry I'm late. To Be Loved by Elliot, Samantha Bardo and Carmen Flood.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Unlucky in Love, Catriona Rubenis Stevens.
Okay, that doesn't even make sense. Only like 0.1% of the population has had flash mobs thrown for them. And half of those don't even get the choreography right.
Will she be able to clinch the modern fairy tale ending that we all dream about?
Ugh, modern fairy tale. At least they aren't talking about my leg.
Lisa's tragic story begins 10 years ago on a rainy Saturday where her leg was brutally...
This film challenge has made such an impact on us that we would like to bring out somebody special to help announce the winner. Please, we'd like to introduce you to the star of our next movie, Cocaine Bear 2.
Hey! Yeah, 1 in 4 bears in America has a disability. But we are barely represented. Thanks to this film challenge, those numbers are changing. And the winner is...
Bum, 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 bum. Chrissy Marshall, Rain in My Head.
Thanks for the job, guys.
Yeah, great work.
I know. That's my cue to leave.
Spooky bear.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Hi. Hello, everybody. My name is Chrissy Marshall. I'm a white woman with blonde hair, and I'm wearing a magenta pantsuit. And I have a working dog up here. Her name is Willow. Thank you guys so much for this. As a deaf person who grew up with limited access to language, or sign language, hey. I think she's scared of audiences, honestly. She's more stage fright than I do, which is surprising. There she goes. Yeah, so having limited access to sign language growing up, it was really important to me to make sure that people understand that deafness is not a monolith, just like all disabilities. And so it was really such an honor to work with my 2 amazing actors and tell this story. So thank you so much for this opportunity. And I'm so honored to be in a room with so many amazing disabled creatives. So thank you so much.
The winner for Best Director, presented by NBC Universal, is Rain in My Head, Chrissy Marshall.
Star. Try putting your hands on the side of your mouth. Push the air forward. Star. Sharpen up that S and T sound. Star.
Shooting star.
Good.
Do you ever get tired of seeing glass half full? No. So good enough. No. I don't mean in a political way. I think I'm happy. But I could be looking over a bridge. I won't do it. I know I won't do it. But the part of me wants to, Hurt yourself. No. I won't do it. Like, my brain buffer is like, what if? Have you ever heard of lapel de vide? What? Lapel de vide. That feeling. Lapel de vide. Lapel de vide. I think it's just when it's quiet, I get intrusive thoughts. Void. I can't reach you in that void. Wish there's something better to say. Fucking fragile. Thanks. I'm sorry, but I'm glad you told me. Does it bother you to teach me so much? No, of course not. No. Are you just saying that? Seriously. I never give you a break. I feel bad. You are the most kind, genuine, and giving person I've ever met. Which one? Rain. I opened my eyes and looked up at the rain. It dripped in my head and flowed into my brain. And all that I hear as I lie in my bed is the slishy slush of the rain in my head. I step very softly. I walk very slow. I can't do a handstand. I might overflow. So pardon this wild, crazy thing I just said. I'm just not the same since there is rain in my head.
Sidewalk to street, I'm traveling. Nothing chasing, against me facing. And in my heart, been through it all. Lately waving, I'm trailblazing. Oh.
Now for our next award is the Best Awareness Campaign Award, presented by Prime Video. Yes, come on. And to help us announce this award, please welcome, you may have seen her in Creed 3, Mila Davis Kent.
So I have brown hair, it's braided, and I'm wearing a yellow jacket and a yellow short skirt. Well, it's kind of like a skirt. It's a skirt and a shirt, shorts together, and boots. And I have brown skin. And I'm so happy to be here with all of you tonight. So over the last 10 years, millions of people have viewed these authentic films. This was a record-breaking year of views and impressions. The Best Awareness Award is given to the producer who raises the most awareness for their films through press coverage, social media, outreach, and good old-fashioned, can you please help share my film tactics? So here are the nominees.
The nominations for Awareness Campaign Award presented by Prime Video are Crip Fished, Anna Packman.
When did you become blind? Oh, that, yeah. It's pretty recent. Radioactive chemical spillage. I was a kid. That's literally the plot of Daredevil.
Leap of Love, Judith Rubin.
Isn't it great how Hollywood is like so inclusive now? They literally have all the letters of the alphabet on TV. I even read that Lena Dunham is doing a movie about an autistic guy.
Oh, yeah, I auditioned for that.
Really?
Chris Pratt got the role.
Reverie, Justin Jackerson. Safe Place, Scott Klum.
They're loud.
Really? Oh my God, are you okay?
Oh, don't worry. I fell off my bike trying to get here, but it's fine. You're more important anyways.
They, Allison Friedman.
Sup?
I don't know what you're saying. I'm deaf.
No biggie. Yeah, I'm deaf too.
And the winner is Judith Rubin from Leap of Love. Congratulations.
Well, I am a white woman in a cape, completely freaking out with brown hair, and I'm a mom, so I'm prepared just for anything, for any situation here. So we are not just a team. You can probably tell we are a family. We first want to celebrate Safe Space, Reverie, and Cripfished, all outstanding. Safe Place, Reverie, and Cripfished. All outstanding films we loved watching and are honored to be in your company. Thank you, Amazon Prime, for sponsoring and putting awareness front and center tonight. Thank you to everyone who watched, shared, liked, interacted with, made memes of, Leap of Love. It's very fitting that this is an award for increasing visibility. That was our director, Madison McLaughlin, her sisters, actresses, and wheelchair users, Marissa and Marin McLaughlin. And my daughter, autistic actress, Naomi Rubin. We're looking to create, when our team was born 2 years ago, Marissa, Marin, and Naomi wanted to tell stories from their perspective and their lived experience in an unsentimental, occasionally brutal, and mostly comedic way. They brainstormed or lived the ableist tropes you see in Leap of Love. They were brought to life by our writer, the journalist and social media whisperer, Sarah Jin Lee, who also played our able-bodied contestant to perfection. Rounding out our contestants was autistic actor and our dear friend, Dylan Keedman. On behalf of my co-producer, Janice McLaughlin, all our gratitude to our director, Madison McLaughlin. Everyone knows you are a brilliant actress and advocate, but now we all know what a force you are behind the camera. Thank you to our editor, Marlon De Silva, DP Donna Dean Miller, sound, Dave Whitaker, icon Ariel Kebbel, who made an appearance, Skylar Day Music, and the wonderful group of actors who made up our cast. Thank you to Jake Wynn, Gary McLaughlin, and Jonathan Rubin. Our 4 brilliant lead actors want to thank Katie McGrath and her team at KMR Diversity for their advocacy and support. I know a lot of other people in this room want to thank them as well. Finally, thank you, Nick Novicki, for giving a generation of actors and filmmakers with disabilities the agency to own and tell their own stories.
All right, Leap of Love.
The winner of the Awareness Campaign Award, presented by Prime Video, is Leap of Love, Judith Rubin.
How light the stars for you.
The search for true love continues in the season finale of Leap of Love. Stay tuned, you lovers. I'm Gary, your host of the most inclusive and diverse season of LOL in history. With only 1 episode left to find the one, our contestants must overcome their hurdles. Or die alone.
Michelle, get ready with me while I do my photo shoot. More.
But first, a surprise message from a special friend.
It's me, Ashley. I just wanted to say good luck to each and every one of you. Y'all are the final 5 left standing. Can you even believe it? And what? Babes, we can't say that anymore. Are you trying to get me canceled?
Smiling. Yeah, these are great. Okay, now one with everyone standing.
Here's where we left our hopefuls. Boy, time flies. It feels like just yesterday we were meeting them for the very first time.
Isn't it great how Hollywood is like so inclusive now? They literally have all the letters of the alphabet on TV. I even read that Lena Dunham is doing a movie about an autistic guy.
Oh, yeah, I auditioned for that.
Really?
Chris Pratt got the role.
I'm like so honored to be here because when the producers said that they wanted to represent all bodies, I thought, why not represent the able-bodied?
One thing is for sure, these diverse contestants have put it all on the line for true love.
I just turned 18 and I don't have a lot of dating experience. I just want to look into someone's eyes and have that special first kiss.
So come on over here, show me what you made of. Don't you be afraid, I'll take the fall for both of us. I got a feeling, I'ma leave you reeling. Thinking it's a dream, you don't wanna wake.
I just don't know if you're here for the right reasons.
But I told you what I'm looking for.
Yeah, but the vibes just feel off, you know what I mean?
No,
Well, you know how I feel.
I literally don't.
I think that you're just like way overthinking it. There's a time when I texted my ex, hey, like, come get your stuff, but he thought I was saying, hey, like, let's hook up.
What? I think what it actually is...
Yeah, it's just like one of those things, you know?
Anyways, what I was going to say is that we don't want people to treat us like babies, but they need to understand not everyone can read body language like that.
What the is a vibe?
No.
Let's just go to a store.
It's not that easy. I didn't even go to my prom. The venue didn't even have a ramp, and my principal said it was too late to change it to somewhere else.
You can't let that happen. You have to stand up for yourself.
Oh, yeah, let me just try that.
I'm not crying. My eyes are just sweating. Meanwhile, things are heating up between Timothy and Allie.
It's really frustrating how all the messaging is like, your disability is your superpower. To me, my disability is just my disability. It doesn't have to be anything.
Yeah, I so understand.
Really?
For sure. My mom's best friend's neighbor broke both of her ankles at cheer camp, and now she can't go to Miami with the rest of her team for spring break. It's literally so tragic.
Wow, that's really... Wow.
I know. Anyway, have you tried yoga?
Wow.
For some, this may not be the happy ever after they were chasing.
Excuse me.
Look at us, dude. We're like two peas in a pod. Just remember, don't drink and drive.
Yeah, like I've never heard that one before.
Don't miss the finale of Leap of Love's most inclusive and dramatic season yet. Tune in this Friday, 10/9 Central to see what happens with our lovebirds and whether they'll take this leap of love.
Do you find yourself feeling awkward at parties? The team at Puzzle have a solution for you. Order now and take advantage of this introductory offer. Use promo code SPECIALNEEDS10 because you need this special.
Our next award is our Best Actor Award presented by IMDb. And we have two talented actors that are going to come up here and help us announce those awards. Please welcome from 6 Lives of College Girls, Lolo Spencer, and from Peacock's Killing It, Stephanie Narangas.
Wow, hello everyone. Well, I'm wearing a light blue dress that has a petticoat under it with heels. My hair is up, and I have Latin skin, bright Latin skin.
Oh, and I am sitting in my wheelchair. I'm wearing a black velvet suit and black heels.
My name is Stephanie Nogueras, and this is my signing. I have to say, I've been blessed to play the role of Camille on the television show Killing It on Peacock. Woo! Yes, thank you. Thank you so much. I mean, being deaf, a Puerto Rican deaf actress, to get this role as a series regular, I am so honored to represent the deaf Latina community, or Latin community. It means so much to me. It's been a wonderful experience working with well-known comedic actors. It's been a huge honor to work alongside them. And being here with all of you, personally, I want to say congratulations to all of you talented actors in this space to be involved in this year's Easterseals Disability Film Challenge. You all have come from all over the world playing fun, interesting, unique, funny, romantic characters. And you all are here. You all are here in this space, which means you have so much ability to thrive, probably way more than you even realize. That's right. I believe in you. I am so excited for you, and a huge congratulations to you all.
Yeah. We love it. Okay, so the industry is changing. As actors with disabilities, we are getting the opportunity to play characters with storylines that don't focus on our disabilities. On the 6 Lives of College Girls, my character, thank you, girl. My my character is not afraid to speak her mind and be herself. My wheelchair does not define my character. Making your own content allows you to play any role you want, from love-crazed college girls, like Jocelyn, to the badass friend who isn't afraid of four-letter words, which I will not use an example of tonight. The sky is the limit. Okay, so without further ado, the nominees for Best Actor presented by IMDb are...
The nominations for Best Actor presented by IMDb are A Stupid Man, Shannon DeVito.
You'll go in there and you'll tell yourself that this time it's going to work. Spoiler, it won't. And the cycle will continue. But here's where I get off. Here's where I lay all my feelings out for this stupid man and wish him stupid luck. And I think I feel good. Thank God.
Kryptonite, Ryan Lane.
Dude, you got some smooth dance moves.
Rain in My Head, Lane Apfel.
I think I'm happy, but I could be looking over a bridge. I won't do it. I know I won't do it. But the part of me wants to, you know.
Smash or Pass, Josie Scott.
Can we both ride in your wheelchair? Like together?
Sure. Let me freshen up first.
And the winner is
Lane Apfel, Rain in My Head.
Rain in My Head.
Woo! Yes!
Congratulations. Congratulations. Would you like me to hold it for you? Oh, perfect. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, good. Hi, thank you. My name is Lane Apfel, and I am rocking a short black hair and a pink shimmery dress. And I do not have a speech prepared. So I just want to thank everybody that I worked with, Chrissy and Sophia and the whole crew. Like, it was so wonderful working with everybody and being a part of something I've always wanted, representation of LGBTQ and disability. Thank you.
How about that? Double winner. All right. Our next award is our Best Editor Award, presented by Adobe. And we are so honored to have two great actors. You may know her from Prime Video's As We See It, Ann Pien, and you may know her from Curb Your Enthusiasm or Russian Doll, or soon to be seeing in the new Spider-Verse. You just heard it earlier from Phil Lord, Chris Miller, Danielle Perez!
Woo! Woo! Hi. Hey.
Do you want to? I'm going to talk about what I'm wearing. Yeah. I'm an Asian person with some brand new slacks that I just bought before this to look nice, and then I got bad extensions in because I had to do my own hair and makeup today. So you can see them in the back, but oh well.
Well, from the front, it looks great. I am Afro-Latina, dark brown skin, curly black hair, and I'm wearing a hot pink maxi dress, and I'm sitting in a wheelchair.
You look amazing.
Thank you. We look like we're going to prom together.
All right, we're going out right after.
Yes.
Don't tell my wife. I am honored to announce the finalists of the Best Editor Award. Editors are one of the most important positions in film and television productions, and even though they help craft and shape the stories, they often don't get the credit they deserve. On that note, we would like to give special thanks to, I need glasses, special thanks to the editor who created all these sizzle reels and all Film Challenge content for the last 10 years. Thank you, Matt Bauer.
Some of you might be wondering, why didn't we have him come up here and speak? But that's because he's an editor, and we as actors really love to just take credit for all the work that they do when they're sitting in their caves, making us look glamorous and pretty with all those beautiful filters and getting the right shots. Oh, much better.
Speaking of credit, the editors behind the challenge deserve all the credit as they make these films possible in less than 5 days. And the nominees for Best Editor, presented by Adobe, are...
The nominations for Best Editor, presented by Adobe, are Rain in My Head, Mario Fierro.
Lapel, David. Lapel. David.
Reverie, Chase Chambers. Smash or Pass, Nathan Cox.
None of these guys are worth a second date.
Gabe's a 10, but then he got inspirational about my wheelchair. Why is it always the first thing guys ask about?
Make them wait.
Huh?
When guys ask me about my CP, I make them wait to the second date. Or after sex, whichever comes first.
Unlucky in Love, Crystal Arnett.
Unlucky in love, they called me, a phrase I knew too well, till one day in the supermarket I fell head over heels for this girl who doesn't care I don't wear heels.
She takes my hand, we endless dance, or just stay in and chill.
All right, and the winner is Nathan Cox. Smash or pass! Woo!
Yeah.
Ooh. Yes. You get it.
Thank you. Thank you. There was something said about editors being used to being locked in a cave and not out in front of people, and that's accurate for me. So this is makes me very nervous. I'm wearing a Hawaiian shirt and a leather jacket and a funny hat, and I have dreadlocks. Thank you. This film was so much fun to do. It almost didn't happen. There was a moment where Corey had somebody working on this project and it was falling apart, and I got a call the night before it was due, and drove to Hollywood, picked up a hard drive, and pulled an all-nighter, and we pulled it off. And I think it's pretty incredible. Thank you, Corey, and thank you to everybody. It was another thing I wanted to talk about quickly is that in my position as an editor in this career, I've never really thought much about disability and the lack of inclusion until I started working with Corey and participating in these films. And now I see the lack of inclusion everywhere. And I think that the awareness is so important, and it's just so fantastic that this film festival exists and that all of you guys are here making these amazing films. And I'm just proud to be a part of it, and I hope to see more inclusion and do my part in that in any little way that I can. And I love you, Corey. You're awesome. Thank you all. Thank you so much.
The winner for Best Editor, presented by Adobe, is Smash or Pass, Nathan Cox.
Excuse me. Can I get you anything while you wait?
I'm good, thanks.
Ariel? Gabe.
Cool wheelchair.
Sorry I'm late.
So, what's your situation?
Oh, my high school boyfriend of 10 years dumped me.
With the wheelchair, what's the story?
Tell me about you.
Where to start?
Likes, dislikes, hopes, dreams. Pineapple on pizza.
It's like the wild, wild west, you know? I'm like Billy the Kid of Bitcoin.
But didn't crypto totally crash? It just seems really unstable.
Yeah, but no. Let me tell you where you're wrong.
Running your own business, plus volunteering, and trying to date. You got more hustle than me. And I'm not in a wheelchair.
Elon is a genius. I bet in a couple years he'll have you walking. You know, the brain chips?
My last girlfriend was in a wheelchair, so I know how to carry you. To bed.
Excuse me, whenever you're ready.
Oh, crap. I left my wallet in my car.
I got this.
Can we both ride in your wheelchair? Like together?
Sure. Let me freshen up first.
Hey, Ariel!
I can't believe I ended up on a date with a freaking devotee.
Ooh, that bad, huh?
Jenny, he straight up asked to ride my chair.
Oh, something that knows the difference between geek and creep.
Anyway, I ghosted him.
Men are trash.
I still want one, though.
None of these guys are worth a second date.
Gabe's a 10, but then he got inspirational about my wheelchair. Why is it always the first thing guys ask about?
Make them wait.
Huh?
When guys ask me about my CP, I make them wait to the second date. Or after sex, whichever comes first.
Oh, I need a do-over.
And I hope you get one, but you can do it over and over again.
Stop. Gabe!
Hey, you. I texted you after our date, but never heard back.
Yeah, I got sidetracked for a sec.
Did the end of our date go okay? Like, did I say something wrong? If so, I'm so sorry.
Thanks. It's just that I'm new to the apps, and I would love for one date where I don't bring up my wheelchair before the guy does.
It's fair. Okay. So, how do I make it up to you?
Another date?
Name the time, I'll pick the place.
Let's save that for dessert.
Let's take a walk.
Sure.
Can you check out my date? She's been in the bathroom for like an hour.
So, how's feel about older women.
Now, what's been so cool is that we have seen so many Film Challenge participants go on and continue to excel in the industry. And I want to bring up a couple Film Challenge participants to tell you about all the exciting prizes you get, because guess what? These winners are getting prizes. So please, let's welcome the 2017 Best Actor winner, Jamie Brewer. Come on down.
Yep, and that's for Whitney's wedding, a second date with Michael Taylor.
And the 2021 and 2022 Best Actor winner, Natalie Trevone. And you may know this next gentleman from the upcoming Cocaine Bear 2, Tobias Forrest.
Well, everyone loves surprises, right, Nick?
Yeah, and what about you? You've gotten prizes, you got your computer, you got everything?
Yeah, we all get Dell computers.
That's
which
right,
I have
the
mine
winners.
still, by the way, and it still works.
There you go, thank you. Since
They
year
are.
one.
I'm not gonna tell you. Oh wait, sorry guys, I'm still in character. Adobe Creative Cloud memberships, cash production grants, Dell Technologies computers, IMDb Pro memberships, and screenings at Academy qualifying festivals. How awesome!
Yes.
And amazing mentor meetings with
Tiffany Smith Anawai, Executive Vice President, Entertainment Diversity and Inclusion, West Coast with Paramount Global, and Executive at Netflix. Phil Lord and Chris Miller, Academy Award winning filmmakers. Karen Noble, Senior Manager of Creative Talent and Content, Global Talent Development and Inclusion with Universal Filmed Entertainment Group. Ryan O'Connell, Emmy-nominated actor, writer, and producer. Gina Desclose, Executive Vice President with HBO and HBO Max Post-Production. Give it up for all of those folks.
Woo! And last but not least, but we would like to give a huge thank you to all of our amazing judges. Thank you, guys.
Now, we have some incredible judges. Honestly, if you look at that list, these are some of the biggest people in the industry, both with and without disabilities, that watch all these films, and it leads to opportunities. But I must say that we don't have one judge with us here today that we announced earlier this year. And, you know, I would like to just say a few words. Judy Heumann was announced as a judge earlier this year. And for those of you that don't know who Judy Heumann was, she was the godmother of the disability rights movement. You may have seen her story and her life portrayed in Netflix's Crip Camp. And she came on board as a judge, which was a huge honor and a thrill to me and so many people with disabilities. And let me tell you what, Judy loved the challenge and she loved disability community. She had so much passion. I remember one night in the middle of the night, I'm just sleeping and I'm laying next to my wife and all of a sudden the phone rings and my wife's like, "Who is that?" I was like, "It's Judy Heumann." I was like, I better answer, you know, maybe something happens. So I answer, I go, "Hello." She's like, "I got someone I need to introduce you to." I was like, "Okay." She's like, "She's on the other line." I was like, "All right, I'm in a conference call now." But when Judy called, you answered. And she did so much for the disability community. So I'd like to just 10 seconds, just take a moment of silence for Judy. Thank you. How about a round of applause for Judy Heumann?
Yay!
Now, we're going right into our next award, which is the Best Writer Award presented by Netflix. Now, you may be wondering, well, we got the same presenters up here. We had multiple writers lined up to present this award. I don't know, this was a tough week for getting writers to present an award. I'm not exactly sure what happened. No one's called me back.
They're all outside.
Yeah. No, but we have incredible writing that was done through the film challenge, and something that I think is really cool. This is the first year that every film that is nominated for Best Writer had somebody with a disability writing that story.
Yes.
So here are the nominees of Best Writer presented by Netflix.
And the nominations for Best Writer presented by Netflix are Kryptonite, Joshua Friedman, Penny Wilson, Cameron S. Mitchell, and David S. Zimmerman.
We had a baby.
Oh, tell me no!
Say what? Sarah Beth Budd, Grant Cleveland, and Lee Cleveland.
My arm died holding the boom box and I'm stuck like this! The battery! The arm battery is fried!
You're fried?
My arm is stuck!
Ew! No way, you pig! What? We broke up, Walter. I'm not going to sleep with you.
What?
Rain in My Head, Chrissy Marshall.
I think it's just when it's quiet, I get intrusive thoughts. But boy, I can't reach you in that void.
Unlucky in Love, Rachel Handler.
Is it work?
What?
Is there someone else?
What are you talking about?
You're hiding something. Just rip off the Band-Aid and tell me.
Wait.
I'm supposed to be the klutz here.
Looks like you might have some competition now.
And the winner is Rachel Handler.
Unlucky in
Unlucky in Love.
Hey, look at that, she's live from New York City, thanks to Microsoft Teams. Hello, Rachel.
Oh my gosh, hello. Oh, my heart is beating like crazy. Thank you so much. I'm just in my office waking up my dog right now. It's past her bedtime and mine. Thank you so much. I'm so honored. It feels strange to be accepting a writing award during this strike that is so necessary and a pivotal moment in our history of the entertainment industry. But I just have to thank my whole cast and crew, Lachi and Imani, who were my story editors and really helped me bring this full vision to life. And of course, Kat, my incredible director, and Crystal, our incredible editor, Shannon, my co-producer, and our whole team. I'm just so thankful. We had so many people with disabilities behind the scenes, in front of the camera. I got to collaborate with new people with disabilities this year, and I just feel like there's so much talent in this industry, and I'm so thankful for the Disability Film Challenge for giving us this opportunity. The first time I ever wrote a script was for the Film Challenge in 2014, right after I lost my leg. And I got hooked, and I just wanted to keep doing it every year because it's hard to get auditions for the roles that, you know, we want to play sometimes. The industry tends to just see the leg or see the wheelchair and only think, oh, military veteran or oh, whatever. So I started writing my own roles, and it just spiraled from there. And I'm so glad that that I get to do this every year, and thank you so much. Thank you.
Rachel, do you have your team there? Is your team with you on that call? Anybody else?
No, we're all in our separate apartments on different sets. Yeah.
Well, are they in the call right now?
Just Crystal. Kat had to wake up at 2 a.m.
Okay.
So she's
all right. Well, hey, look at that. And she was nominated as well. So congratulations. And without further ado, Unlucky in Love.
The winner for Best Writer, presented by Netflix, is Unlucky in Love, Rachel Handler.
Next up, we have Lisa.
It's you!
An unlucky in love flash mob planner who has never had one of her own.
Okay, that doesn't even make sense. Only like 0.1% of the population has had flash mobs thrown for them. And half of those don't even get the choreography right.
Will she be able to clinch the modern fairy tale ending that we all dream about?
Ugh, modern fairy tale. At least they aren't talking about my leg.
Lisa's tragic story begins 10 years ago on a rainy Saturday where her leg was brutally—
Unlucky in love, they call me. Was there ever a phrase so true? The woman they set me up with looked just like my cousin Sue. Achoo!
Here, sweetie.
Thank you. She was... Oh, sorry.
All good.
She was...
Hey, I know you. You were in that dating segment. Romance Around Town.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, my ex got me into that show. Such a guilty pleasure. Sorry about your leg, though.
Thanks.
I say something wrong?
All good.
Make it up to you over, say, dinner? You can hit me with this baguette if I say something insensitive.
Unlucky in love, they called me. A phrase I knew too well. Till one day in the supermarket I fell head over heels for this girl who doesn't care I don't wear heels.
She takes my hand, we endless dance, or just stay in and chill. Head over heels for this beauty, brains hard and oh so fine.
My best friend makes me feel seen, loved, and one of a kind. Wendy, I love you so, but where did our dreams go? Wedding bells are fading fast.
Why couldn't all the good times last?
I'm still head over heels for this girl, but something's not quite right. She's so far away.
How do I say?
I'm losing her from.
I'm losing myself.
Is it work?
What?
Is there someone else?
What are you talking about?
You're hiding something. Just rip off the Band-Aid and tell me. Wait. I'm supposed to be the klutz here.
Looks like you might have some competition now. About a month ago. Okay, almost a year ago now. My peripheral vision started to go.
A year.
You get so anxious about health stuff, I just wanted to spare you.
Spare me what? Wendy.
They say I may have RP. It eats away at your peripheral vision until so I may no longer be able to.
We got this.
one local couple is celebrating love in a big way in our small town. Aww.
Ugh.
You may remember Lisa Edmonds. Well, she just proposed to her now fiance, Wendy Lindell. Joined by 50 dancers in a flash mob.
Okay, that's
They
cute.
danced along to Wendy's favorite songs, and Wendy said yes.
You know, at least they're not going the inspiring couple angle.
This lucky
Mom might have
in
said
love
something.
brave couple have been through so much tragedy, both disabled and yet still living life to the fullest.
Oh, shit.
Now we're getting towards the end, and let me tell you what, this is just so incredible. This is the 10th year. Honestly, how nuts is that? 10 years of impact, over 600 films, and honestly, there's so many people to thank. There's so many people, the voiceovers, Johnny Cardinelli, everybody that helped with the event tonight, Sony, everybody that's helped for 10 years, everybody in the disability community that have helped together change the way we view disability, but ultimately gather by making content, making films. But I have to give a huge thank you, shout out to my presenting sponsor and partner, Easterseals Southern California. So to help thank our sponsors, please welcome the Chief Advancement Officer, Nancy Weintraub, and the Chair of the Board of Directors, Mark Bertrand.
All right, Nick. Thank you so much, Nick, and congratulations to 10 years of tremendous impact. As the leading disability services provider in the country, Easterseals' mission is to change the way the world defines and views disability. And through our partnership with Nick and with the Film Challenge, we're doing just that. For more than 100 years now, Easterseals has worked tirelessly to enhance the quality of life and expand local access to healthcare, education, and employment opportunities. We're empowering people with disabilities to be full and equal participants in our communities. Representing our board of directors here today, I could not be more excited to see the entertainment industry's progress towards being more inclusive of the disability community. Together, we're making really positive strides.
I too am really, really excited to be here with all of you to celebrate this incredible milestone. It's really been our privilege to work with Nick and the Film Challenge over the last 6 of the last 10 years. And our collaborative work has really led to more inclusive, authentic content, as well as employment opportunities for some incredible disabled talent, both in front of and behind the camera. And a lot of you are sitting in this room today and on the live feed. But this partnership, though, would not be possible without the critical support of our sponsors. We can't express enough our appreciation for all of them as we help break down barriers and change perceptions. And they are Adobe, Dell Technologies, Golden Globe Awards, IMDb, Intel, Microsoft Teams, NBC Universal, Netflix, Paramount, Prime Video, SAG-AFTRA, Sony Pictures Entertainment, and Warner Brothers Discovery. We also have some amazing partners who help support our mission as well. And how about a huge round of applause for all of our partners?
One more time, Nancy Weintraub, Mark Bertrand. All right, we are on to our last award of the night, and that is the Best Film Award presented by Warner Brothers Discovery. Who's ready for the last award? Now, this next presenter is somebody who, quite frankly, we may not be in this room if they weren't so passionate and involved with the Film Challenge since the beginning. He's an Oscar-winning writer, director, producer, somebody that has been such a champion for disability inclusion and someone that I truly respect and appreciate. He's behind Oscar-winning film Green Book, Dumb and Dumber, Something About Mary, and a million movies. Thank you so much for being here. Peter Farrelly!
Thank you. I appreciate that. So sweet. Thank you very much. I'm a upper middle-aged white man in a blue suit. My pronoun is asshole. I was just curious to see how they'd sign that. It was very nice of Nick to call me this year, because last year I walked right past it. I happened to be on the lot, and I'm walking by. I'm like, what's this? He goes, oh, yeah, we're having our film challenge tonight. I said, what? You didn't tell me. I don't want to bug you. I was like, are you kidding me? What's wrong with you? So I'm here this year, and he was nice enough to call, and he said, hey, if you could present an award, he said, I'll even write a little speech for you. You don't have to give it any thought. I was like, oh, that's nice. It's easy. So he sent me a little thing, and then when he got up tonight, the first time he got up, he gave my speech verbatim. I'm sitting there, are you kidding me? That was my speech. He literally said everything I was about to say. I want to talk, this is a magical night, this 10 years. This isn't a little thing. This is a groundbreaking thing, what's happening here. And it really is. Like, I remember 10 years ago, before 10 years ago, whenever I've always encouraged casting people to, look outside and try to find people with disabilities. And I'd say, you just got to read them. If you read them, you're gonna hire them. And they say, well, how do we find them? I said, they're out there. He said, yeah, who? How do we find them? And then Nick came up with this idea 10 years ago. Let's put people in the movies, make their short movies, directors, writers, actors, and you're getting hired now. Over the years, we've hired 2 different people from this thing, Shannon DeVito and Sophia Cheyenne, who became regulars in TV series we were doing. We only found them because they were in the thing and they were fantastic, and then we read them and they're great. And tonight you have Lord and Miller here. The biggest guys in Hollywood are here telling you, like, we're going to make a difference. And the president of the studio, Josh, is saying, hey, I want somebody here directing a movie at Sony Pictures. This is groundbreaking stuff that's happening here. And it's all because of Nick Novicki. Nick Novicki. Please, let's give him a big hand. This is, yes. He's changed, he's actually changing the culture in this town. And for the first time, there's true progress. Thank you. So, without further ado, I will give this, so this is, are you going to introduce something up here first before I give this? Okay, so the nominees are.
The nominations for Best Film presented by Warner Brothers Discovery are Kryptonite, Penny Wilson.
Do you remember when your father walked up to my face and told me all I needed was a good lynching? Do you remember that? I'm not him. Without me.
Rain in My Head, Chrissy Marshall.
Seriously, I'd never give you a break. I feel bad.
You are the most kind, genuine, and giving person I've ever met.
Smash or Pass, Corey Reeder.
I texted you after our date, but never heard back.
Yeah, I got sidetracked for a sec.
Did the end of our date go okay? Like, did I say something wrong? If so, I'm so sorry.
Thanks. It's just that I'm new to the apps, and I would love for one date where I don't bring up my wheelchair before the guy does.
Unlucky in Love, Rachel Handler.
It eats away at your peripheral vision until so I may no longer be able to.
We got this. We got this.
finalists were unbelievably good, but I have to say, I watched all those movies, and there's so much talent in there that we were writing down. I was sending it to my office, say, put this person on the list. Next time we do something, we add them to the list, and we get them to come in and read. Everybody was fantastic. Like, it's unbelievable the amount of talent I saw this year. So, without further ado, the winner of the Best Picture is Rain in My Head, Chrissy Marshall.
All these people are my amazing team, and this was not possible in any way, shape, or form without any of these amazing people who gave me their time. Marie, I cannot thank you enough. She read my story, she gave me feedback on my script, and she made sure the story came together in the best way possible and just wholeheartedly supported my vision. Lane and Sophia are some of the most talented actors I've ever met in my entire life, hands down. And on set, these are some of the most amazing people I've ever worked with. So I just cannot express enough gratitude.
I want to thank Nick Novicki for this festival and for putting folks with disabilities in front and behind the camera and giving this platform. And it's so incredible. In the last couple of years, I've worked with Natalie Trayvon, and now I get the pleasure of working with Christine Marshall and her team. And we brought on some great folks, Camila Godoy, the DP, Sebastian Gonzalez, first AD, Mario Fierro, also the editor from last year's film for us, 7, and now this year. So thank you all for the opportunity to create these films, and we look forward to many more.
Yes, and also Unlucky in Love, Smash or Pass, Reverie, all these films this year, top-notch, amazing. I cried at half of them, and such an honor to be lined up with you guys. So thank you so much.
How about this? Rain in my head. If you were a winner, if you were a finalist, come on down. We're taking a closing photo. Come on down. If you're a part of a film that was shown in some capacity, come on down. If you like the TV show that says, come on down, come on down. And then we're going to take a selfie the other way, because this is going to close our show. But I got to be honest, Peter, thank you so much. These words, that honestly, I was almost crying in the corner. And I'm crying in I don't know. There's a lot of emotion going on. I don't have something to say about that other than the fact that I love this disability community so much. When I look around this room, when I look around and see 115 films created by, starring people with disabilities, we are changing things. And that is people with disabilities being in front of and behind the camera. And that is all of you supporting us. And this is the 10th anniversary, but we're just getting started. Thank you so much to everybody who is here tonight, all the sponsors, all the talent, and we'll see you next year. Good night.